I hereby state that I am anti-racking. I'm not talking about chambering a shell. I'm talking about racking in a bench vise. If I try to clamp down one side and the other side is coming in closer, that is racking, and that means that I'm only putting pressure right on this point of the corner, not over here. Because of that rack, this board is still loose. It might be tight right here in the corner, but then back farther, this just allows it to work out. So what I could do is put something in this side that is the same thickness. So when these come together, now it clamps down nice and tight and parallel across the face. But I'm usually working on wood that has different thicknesses to it, so I don't want to have a whole bunch of other pieces of wood that have different thicknesses on hand just to stop the racking. To solve it, you can make an anti-racking device, and so you can add up these pieces until you get something that is the same thickness as the work you are working on. Slide those in, and now you've got something that's the same thickness for that, or the same thickness for something else, all the way up to any size you might be working on by increments of 1/16 of an inch. I've seen these made a whole bunch of times out of paint sticks, scraps of veneer, pieces of aluminum, anything that's relatively thin, and you can put them all together on a dowel and you've got an anti-racking device. I think I even have 2 videos making them. But I have to be honest, making one of these can be very tedious because that's a lot of pieces to put together, and it's a little bit of annoying to mess around with. And that's why Rex Kruger at Compass Rose Tools came out with this, the device block. This can go from 1.5" all the way down to 1/4 inch, and you just slide it around the bench until you find the size you want and you lock it down. You want to do something thicker? Just slide it over a little farther and then lock it down on the thicker size. And just like that, we've got an anti-racking device that can just slide back and forth. They are quick, simple, and honestly, really affordable. Not to mention they have cutouts on the side for shaping corners and a few other fixtures, as well as a hang hole so you can put it up on your pegboard. They do actually sell them in left and right, so you can get them for either side of your vise and have a little bit of fun. Actually, I think this is really kind of cool. Nice work, Rex. You've got a really nice rack. Or, no, you don't have a nice rack anymore.